The head of the United Nations is strongly advocating against fossil fuel companies. He's accusing them of betraying future generations. Here are the clips.
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Thursday strongly advocated for getting rid of fossil fuels. He's accusing fossil fuel companies of betraying future generations and undermining efforts to phase out their products.
I see a lack of ambition, a lack of trust, a lack of support, a lack of cooperation, and an abundance of problems around clarity and credibility. The climate agenda is being undermined. At a time when we should be accelerating action, there is backtracking.
Guterres said fossil fuels are incompatible with human survival.
Current policies are taking the world to a 2.8-degree temperature rise by the end of the century. That spells catastrophe, yet the collective response remains pitiful.
Guterres wants the industry to put forward a credible plan for shifting to modern ways of energy production, which he calls clean energy. He also urged rich countries to commit to phasing out coal by 2030, and other countries to follow suit a decade later. Some say coal is the most polluting fossil fuel.
I have proposed the Climate Solidarity Pact, in which all big emitters would make extra efforts to cut emissions, and wealthier countries supporting emerging economies to do so.
Guterres also dismissed ideas that fossil fuel companies can keep up production if they find a way to capture carbon emissions. This comes ahead of the UN's 28th Climate Change Conference, which is set to take place in Dubai later this year. The UN this week confirmed reports that it will require attendees to disclose their affiliation beforehand. That's to make sure representatives of fossil fuel companies can't have any impact at the conference.